Whenever you're so ready.
Paul, where do you start with that one? How do you sum that one up?
Listen, it was an action-packed game, wasn't it? We always knew it was going to be a really good atmosphere. It was a massive game for Dorking after the numerous promotions they've had, and great credit to their home crowd. Our supporters turned up again like they always do. But you've got to, discipline for any team to be successful is paramount. And today we've let ourselves down with our discipline, and we'll deal with it. It's as simple as that.
Have you had a chance to look back at these?
No. It is what it is. If Lucas has made the decision, it's a decision that's probably cost us a win. It's something that Lucas will learn from quickly at the club. If he doesn't learn from it quickly, he won't be at the club. It's that simple for me. We have to come away from home and be able to trust our players. It doesn't mean that the players play well, but we trust them. And unfortunately today, down to 10 men, 2-0 up. I always felt we could probably hang on, but it was going to be to defend a lot of boxes in the box that Dorking were going to put in. Unfortunately, Ollie's made a decision to come for one that if he just stayed, we might have seen that. But there's no criticism to Ollie Banks in any shape or form, lad. So we're disappointed that we've only got a point. But again, it's a point towards where you want to go.
Yeah, just on Ollie Banks, he performed admirably.
Listen, all our lads have done everything they can pre-season. As I said to them in the dressing room there, when Chesterfield come to town, it's a big game. No different than Wrexham, no different than Notts County. When the big clubs come to town, everyone raises the game. That's the way the leagues are. And for us, discipline is absolutely paramount. And if we've let ourselves down today,
in terms of the performance, two worked well goals.
Listen, we're scoring some good goals, as you guys have seen. We've got a threat going forward now. So last year, especially at the end of the season, without Danny and Tishmanga, we were struggling to create a chance and we didn't put any crosses in the box. Now we look quite the opposite. Going forward, we look a real threat, but as I say, when you go down to 10 men, you're going to have a difficult afternoon, especially against such a strong team with a lot of momentum in their favour.
Was it always known that Ollie was going to go in goal if that was to happen?
No. To be fair, it caught us out. I've got to say it really caught us out. We've made the decision, to go without a goalkeeper on the bench. It's something the club's done since I've come here. Something that I've probably never done as a manager. Probably today. You can't say it's bit us because would we have conceded with a goalkeeper, and who knows? These are the things never. One thing for sure, Dorking come on very, very strong second half. And the reality is, probably deserves something out of the game if we beat truthful.
Is there much you could have done about the 2 goals in that second half?
Again, we set up to defend balls in the box. That's the two. We know we're going to have to defend balls in our box. We can't get pressure on teams, as you all know, like we want, because we haven't got numbers at the top end of the pitch. So we felt the decision to the 3 centre-halves would see us defend. Unfortunately, Ollie's come for a cross that he's not supposed to come for. He wanted Grimes, T and Maguire to deal with them. And unfortunately, we dealt with probably 80-90% of them. But there's both goals have come for crosses, and that's disappointing.
Does the sending off for Kovlan speed up the process of trying to get another goalkeeper?
Just keep going. It's not worth discussing that. It's caught us out, the sending up, hasn't it? As you say, it's a game that none of us have seen. Was it a foul on Kovlan? I didn't feel the referee gave us any type of decisions today in the game. But again, that's probably me being a bit biased, still.
So overall, point gained rather
than from 10 man down at 1-0, it's going to be a tough afternoon, especially what minute was it? 30?
Yeah,
30 odd minutes. You're going to play an hour in this heat with 10 men. You're going to come under pressure, so can't fault the lads. They've had a really good pre-season. They've worked so hard, and we look forward to a home game now next week against Aldershot.
Just finally, any of the players who weren't involved today, were they close, or maybe next week?
There's 1 or 2 niggles around the club. Tishmanga's back training, flat out. We didn't want to. He's had 4 minutes football. I didn't want to bring him and risk him on this pitch when he hasn't had any minutes yet. So he's fit and ready to go. George Cooper's had a little bit of swelling on his knee that's gone down. Calvin Miller's got a little bit of swelling on his knee that's gone down as well. Mike Jones was sick for 2 days, unfortunately, so he'll be back on Monday. So the reality is we'll be okay.